Sauce Walker got a diamond in his head too? Or is it in his
South
face?
Walker, I think South Walker got Cuban zirconia.
He got teardrops.
But you do know who I'm talking about. Shut your up before I get to talking about you. You don't want me to expose you. Selling that weed.
Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so for those of you who haven't been keeping up, Sauce Walka, aka the Sauce Father, man, the TSF representative, was getting into it yesterday with none other than 21 Savage. I say get into it, but I might be saying a little too much, man, because basically he just put a warning shot out there for 21 Savage about speaking on his name. Now, 21 Savage, for those of you who don't know, is a rapper from Atlanta who's a megastar in this game. If you don't know 21 Savage, I don't know where you've been, sleeping under a rock or something, man. Dude is a superstar out here. And Sauce Walka is a well-known rapper from Houston, Texas. Now, both of these cats seem like they come from the same side of things when it comes to the streets, but Sauce Walka is a certified rap dude and a certified street legend, you know what I'm saying? And for those of people who know what I'm talking about, they know what I'm talking about. Now, Sauce Walka had to address some situation yesterday on social media that he felt he was getting slighted by 21 Savage. Now, 21 Savage went on social media and just, man, spoke out the side of his mouth. And I'm going to play that clip here in a second, and I'm going to play Sauce Walka's response. And we're going to talk about how these guys made a reconciliation, man. Yeah, it looked like cooler heads have prevailed. But before we get into all the specifics, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about Sauce Walka just a little bit and 21 Savage just a little bit. Okay, so it seems like these cats have, made amends or whatnot, but this thing started off real fiery. And you know how Sauce Walka gets, because we've covered a couple of times Sauce Walka getting into it with other rappers. He's talked about Young Thug. He's got into it with none other than Blicka or Blicka 100, whatever you want to call him, man. And he exposed him for being what he says, had the paperwork out there. I got a whole group of videos about that you could check. But this time, man, it looked like Sauce Walka was going and aiming for the top, man, because he was going at nothing other than 21 Savage. Now, 21 Savage is a huge star in this game. And 21 Savage, man, he made a mistake. I'm going to be honest, man. It seemed like he made a mistake. And I think he at the end, he caught that and said, all right, man, I was talking too crazy. Because yesterday, when Sauce Walka jumped out the window, you would have thought that he was tripping when he first dissed 21 Savage. Now, for those of you who haven't been keeping up, you can check my last video where I talked about this issue. But Sauce Walka was upset at 21 Savage for some reason, and people were wondering why. Well, this is the reason why. 21 Savage went on social media, and I'm assuming it was the Clubhouse app, the Chatty House or whatever they call it, man, where people go on there and they just speak openly about topics, discussion. It gives you a chance to talk to a star if you're just a regular person working in the industry, and it's a unique idea, and for some reason these cats made a whole bunch of money off of it. Now, 21 Savage is one of the most famous people on that app, and he was talking to some folks, and it seemed like he was talking to some young ladies, and he had some disrespectful stuff to say about Sauce Walka's diamond on his cheek. Now, everybody knows that that Lil Uzi Vert has been in the news lately because of this $24 million pink diamond that he got put on his forehead or implanted in his forehead. And a lot of people were talking about, me specifically, that Sauce Walka was the first one to do it. He had a diamond implanted on his face, and he was the very first one to do it, man. And it seemed like Lil Uzi Vert, I'm gonna quit mixing those cats up. He actually took Sauce Walka's style, man, and bit it a little bit. Now, I'm not dissing Lil Uzi Vert at all. Don't think I'm doing that. But Sauce Walka did do it first. I'm gonna keep it real. And there's a lot of stuff he does first. So when he was asked, 21 Savage, when he was asked by some young lady on the phone about Sauce Walka being the first one to actually get a diamond implanted in his face, he was like, 21 Savage basically, man, dissed Sauce Walka and called it fake and said it was a cubic zirconia. Now, for anybody who considers themselves a baller, anybody who considers themselves a boss, this will feel like a slight. But man, just so you know I'm not making this up, let's go ahead and play the clip.
Sauce Walker got a diamond in his head too. Or is it in his
South
face?
Walker, I think South Walker got Cuban zirconia.
He got teardrops.
So as you heard right there, 21 Savage jumped out the window and said that it looked like cubic zirconias on Sauce Walker's face. So Sauce Walker, once the word got to him, he had to reply. So he came back with this.
But you do know who I'm talking about. Shut your up before I get to talking about you. You don't want me to expose you. Selling that weed.
The video didn't say much about who he was talking about, but in the caption, he actually talked about 21 Savage and let it be known that 21 Savage, I heard what you said, and man, I got my eyes on you, you know what I'm saying? And he said this specifically. In the post, he's claiming that 21 Savage is hating and pillow talking to them folks on IG. Now, he gave him a warning and said he'll drop a new classic dripping, grab your phone, and let him know to hit him up. He's basically letting 21 Savage know that he felt disrespected and that he's out here pillow talking on a social media platform, and hit him up before it gets real. So 21 Savage did just that. He hit Sauce Walker up in the DMs and put the conversation out there for everybody to see. Now, as you can see in this conversation, it's jovial, man. Meaning that it seems like it's lighthearted and there's no animosity, because he starts off with the laughing emojis and says, "I don't want no smoke, gang." And then Sauce Walker replied, "Don't do that, blood." Laughing out loud, "You know I'm a funny MF. I still remember Lil 21 running with the Maybach hot in 2015. I had 60K on my neck in Atlanta. You remember." Laughing emoji. "We good, Bird, but you almost was a new Instagram Sauce classic. That ain't for us." Laughing out loud. And then 21 Savage replied, he said, "All that ugly, bruh. You can't get mad with the laughing emojis." Then he said, "I ain't call you out your name, basically. Though, gang, that's going to turn into something more." And Sauce Walker finally said exactly why I post an old rant before it go there amongst actual gangsters, but you threw my name in a blender. And basically letting 21 Savage know that, man, when you put that out there, it went all over the place. So people are now talking down on my name, and I can't be having that. And this was a good ending, man, to be honest, man. Just goes to show that, reaching out and killing the beef early is a good thing, man, because we know that Sauce Walker is real. We seen what happened with Blicka or Blicka 100. Man, I'm going to get one name that I'm going to tag down with Blicka, man. And we've seen what happened with other rappers in Sauce Walker, and we know what 21 Savage is about, so they ended up just killing this beef, man. So I bet you, man, there's more to this conversation, but 21 Savage showed this and put this on his social media page for everybody to see, just to let folks know that there ain't no beef, nothing's going to be going on from this, and they already killed it. Now, what do you guys think? Do you think 21 Savage jumped out the window too early making those comments on social media, and he just got to watch what he said and it was just a mistake? And did he correct it quickly and, man, make sure that everything was all good in the best way that he could? Now, with that, this been your boy Big Man. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.